didn't know what I wanted to do. Project equity came at a time when I was just starting to learn about the world because I eventually went into political science at York. And it also came around at the time where I was really needing kind of something else in life to do, to feel really stimulated and to have a set of challenges.
Basically, all of us had been doing youth projects, and all of us had seen that there's a lot of young people who are so excited about getting involved. And so what would happen is that you'd be really excited about social change, and then you'd hit like 22, 23, and you would leave all this energy that you put into it to do something that made sense and was pragmatic. So you become an accountant or a doctor, not that there's anything wrong with that.
There were two main things lacking. The first was that activism can bankrupt you. The second thing is that there aren't many supports for young people who want to become engaged in the social sector like there are for young entrepreneurs who want to become engaged in the private sector. We created a hub for young social entrepreneurs to get connected with each other, to get connected with resources like money, and to get low-cost business consulting, and also to be able to be educated in social enterprise, because not only is it not business, it's also not exactly nonprofit work. It's emerging in a hybrid of the two sectors, and so there's a lot to learn about it.
Certainly needs like a personalized approach.
My project idea involves a clothes manufacturing business in India that's socially and environmentally responsible and provides employment to marginalized women.
What I think stuck out in my mind when I first got to know YSEC was that these workshops have been dead on in terms of, really giving what I need in terms of developing my idea and putting me in touch with advisors and helping me develop my network. They've been spot on.
What we do is actively connect them. So we really make an effort to get to know people when they walk in the door, to talk to them.
For example, the first workshop I met someone who is a fashion designer, and we actually realized that we had a lot of overlapping, sort of concerns in terms of social change. People that I would never really meet through my own line of work or maybe in my own smaller networks, I was able to sort of meet through YSEC.
And it's really, really cool to see that people come together. We've actually heard of people connecting and starting to talk about potential partnerships on their projects as their ideas develop.
We knew each other all very vaguely or not at all. So sitting down in a room together and trying to create this project was really something where we had to learn about the subject matter and then also about each other and how to work with each other, bring out talents and skills and things like that.
The putting together of an enterprise is not only something that takes everything you have, it's also something that I never envisioned myself doing because I never was interested in business. The coolest thing for me is being at the center of where new ideas are hatched. That's just amazing. Over the last couple of events, we've had people come to us and say, hey, listen, I had an idea, I've been thinking about it. And to hear that, and to see that just a tiny bit of motivation, that next week they come back with it fleshed out and say, hey, listen, now I want real help. So this is a really interesting kind of twist to put onto that. But I think it really speaks to the fact that this is perhaps the future of change making.